Sive, firstly, we'll be doing primal movement. The first primal movement exercise that we'll be doing is NMA, which is our jumping jacks. So the setup is feet close together, hands by your side. So the movement is when you actually jumping, your feet move apart and your hands go above your head. So you just keep on alternating. So it's alternating and making sure that you're on the balls of your feet at all times. So the downward movement, you just bring back your arms to your side and your feet close together. So it's a movement like this. So you do that for a few seconds, then change. So feet close together, hands by your side, then you jump. Alternating. Yes. Breathe. And stop. Exercise is our mobility, of which we're doing a squat to squat. So I want you to step on your mat, and from there you wanna open your feet shoulder width and try and turn your toes to a 30-degree angle. From there you wanna do a deep squat, and then put your fingers at the front part of your toes. So the actual movement from there, you want to just push your glutes upwards, making sure that you're stretching your hamstrings, and then go back again. So that you're controlling your breathing from the deep squat and push. So you do that 3 times. Again, yeah, feet right apart, toes at a 30-degree angle. So it's a deep squat, your back is straight, your chest is out, deep squat. Then touch your toes, your hands are inside, making sure that it's like that. So from that deep squat, you wanna push your glute to the sky. Yeah, make sure that you're stretching your glutes and you're controlling your breathing. 2, and last one, 3. Yes, thank you. Is our prep, which is our loaded beast. So it's like this. You go on your fours, make sure that your hands are below your shoulders, your knees are below your hips. So from there you get yourself off the ground, then try and sit on top of your heels without your knees touching the floor. Then propel yourself over your shoulders and make sure that you're locking your elbows, then back to beast position. Then again we do that 3 times, making sure that your legs are straightening up every time. So let's do it on your fours. Yep. Yes. Knees below your hips, shoulders, hands below your shoulders. Lift yourself off the ground. From there, move your back, your body back to your heels. Then propel yourself forward, making sure. Okay, what you need to do here, just lock your elbows. Yes. So again, you do the movement again. Back to beast. Then try and lock your elbows. Yes, like that. Second movement. Yes, like that. Last one. And yes, we're done. Thank you. Exercise, which is primal movement. So what you will be doing is our worm. So from there, you wanna find a neutral position, straight knees. From there, you just fold, bend your hips, touch the floor, then walk your hands forward to a push-up position. Then from there, your knees are still locked. You just walk your feet towards your hands as close as possible. Then you straighten your arms, stretching and opening up your hips. So again, the backward movement, you bend your hips, touch the floor, lock your knees and walk your feet back, making sure that it's to a push-up position. Your back is straight. Then walk your hands to as close to your feet as possible. Then again, hands up, opening up your hips. So let's do the exercise. Yes, knees, lock, then you bend, touch the floor, walk your hands move your hands, locking your knees to a push-up position when your back is straight. Then from there you want to walk your feet. Yes, yes. As close to your hands as possible. Then the finishing, stand up, open up your arms, and open your hips. From there you move it back again. Your foot movement, walk your feet. Yes, yes. To a push-up position again, straighten up your knees, then you walk your hands. Walk your hands and stand up, arms up, wide, then open up your hips. Thank you.
Yeah.
Our fifth exercise is our switches, which will be doing a side kick, also known as side wender. So from there you want to get on your fours. So again, back is straight, hands below your shoulders, your hands below your shoulders, knee below your hips. So you lift yourself from the ground, being on the best position. So from there, you just want to, if let's say we're using our right leg. So now from there, you just want to turn your ankle and being on the inside of your feet on the left leg. Then lift this right underneath, kicking outwards. So from there, the reverse movement is just bringing your foot without touching the ground back to our best position, hand back on the floor, then change legs, balancing on the right foot, then hands on your chest, then we kick again. Then reverse movement is feet back to best position, back straight again. Remember again, back is straight, hands below your shoulders, and knees below your hips. Let's do it. Let's do just to the side. So on your fours, back is straight, knees below your hips, hands below your shoulders. Lift yourself off the ground. Head straight, facing forward. So from there, let's take maybe your right foot. So yes, then balance, yeah. Then move back. Try not to touch the ground with the leg that's moving underneath. Second one. Yes. Hold yourself. Back to beast. Move again. And we're done. Thank you. Sive, our next exercise is our harness. So what we do is back to our on your fours. Remember again, your back is straight, hands below your shoulders, knees below your hips. Lift yourself off the floor. So what you need to do now, you need to bring yourself back, trying and sitting on your knees with your heels without your knees touching the floor. Push yourself, one leg next to your arm. From there, you bring the foot underneath without dragging it on the floor. Lift it up. Remember your chest, your hands, one hand is on your chest. Then reverse movement. Push yourself back to this position. The other side, back to your heels. Push yourself. Then from there, one foot goes underneath. Points outwards. Then again, push yourself back to this position. So we're going to do this one movement on each side. So this position, hands below your shoulders and knees below your hips. Lift yourself off the floor. So we're starting with this leg. So push this leg to here. Then lift yourself, yeah. Then after that, push yourself back to this position. So again, you push yourself to your knees, try and sit on your heels, then take this leg to here. Yep. Then again to this position. Our second last exercise is our scorpion steam kick. Some movement like this. So you go on your fours. Remember again, your back is straight, your hands are below your shoulders, your knees are below your hips. So you lift yourself off the ground and take one leg, let's say you're using your right leg, then kick your leg backwards to the sky, engaging your glute from there. You go to a side kick that we did, which is kicking on the same leg from the side. Then go back to this position, change leg, you left, bring it underneath, balance with the right, hands to your chest, then kick again, back to this position. So let's do it. So it's on your fours, knees below your hips, hands below your shoulders, back straight. So from there, lift yourself off the ground, kick, let's use our right or our left, okay. Then kick underneath, balance yourself, then back to beast. Use the other leg, so kick feet to the sky, underneath, and hold yourself, and back straight to it. Our last exercise will be a beast cramp row. So what you need to do there, it's also primal. So what you need to do there is you go to on your fours. Again, remember your back is straight, your hands are below your shoulders, your knees are below your hips. So you lift yourself off the floor there. Then what you wanna do is, let's say we're using our right leg. Again, you want to lift the right leg off the floor, turn, and put it on the opposite side while turning and squeezing and extending your core and squeezing your glutes. So you're in this position, which is called a crab. Then the reverse movement is taking the same leg, putting it underneath, without dragging it on the floor, then back to beast. So we're doing other side now with your left, lift it underneath, balance with the right on the floor, squeeze your glute. That's a crab. Then underneath again, back to this position. Just like that. So we do one on each side, then we're done. I give you a feedback. So again, hands below your shoulders, hips, knees below your hips. Then lift yourself off the floor. Let's take the right foot underneath, then stand, squeeze your glute on top. Yes, that's a crab. Then take the same leg again, put it underneath, don't drag it on the floor, back to beast, change sides. Then take your left underneath, squeeze your glute, that's a crab. Then move back to beast, and that's it. Your feedback. Firstly, you need to work more on your shoulder strength, because I could see when you're doing this exercises, you're a bit shaking because your shoulders was a bit weak for holding your body weight, and then you need to engage more your core. That's where your strength of stabilizing and holding yourself on the floor will help you with that. Then the other thing is you need to engage your glutes first. So because I could see when you're lifting your leg, your hamstring was the first muscle group to engage. You need to engage. You need to work on those glutes first, then your hamstring engages lastly. So you need to focus on that and more on your flexibility and improve your body, your strength, overall strength, so that you can reach your goals. Otherwise, thank you. It was lovely working with you. Thanks.